Total physical response, or the TPR. Total physical response, or the TPR, is a method of teaching language or vocabulary concepts by using physical movement to react to verbal input. The process mimics the way that infants learn their first language, and it reduces students' inhibitions and lowers stress. The main purpose of the TPR is to create a brain link between speech and action to boost language and vocabulary learning. That is all the introduction of TPR.
How to use total physical response or TPR in class. Here is a basic method for using total physical response in the classroom. The teacher performs an action and demonstrates it. Be prepared to exaggerate, use gestures, facial expressions, and prompts if necessary. Call on the students to repeat the action. Repeat once more. Write the verb or phrase on the board. Repeat with other verbs and return to them regularly during the semester to check retention.
So when should BTPR be used? So vocabulary connected with action, so like drink, eat, smile, and many more verbs or vocabularies. The second is TPR can be used when having discussion about tenses past, present, and future, and this can be used also for classroom language and storytelling.
The presentation of total physical response, or TPR. So the teacher will present the topic to the class with the aid of proper and specific tools that will give an impact towards the learning of the learners. For example, is when teaching pre-vocabulary words. The teacher will give vocabulary words and read it to the class that performs it. Like for example, the teacher will present the word dance. Then she will going to perform dancing. Then after that, she will let the pupils read the words, then imitate what she is doing and match it to the pictures posted on the board. By this process, pupil learns reading the word and familiarize it through imitation and the pictures that are presented by the teacher.
Okay, so there are varied ways to present a total physical response. So teacher can integrate technology as a means to teach the student. The teacher can also perform directly in the front of the class so that the student will be able to imitate what the teacher is doing and at the same time speaking of the words or the vocabulary properly. So in that way, there is a deeper meaning and the children are actively moving in this total physical response. So the role of a teacher is very important in this process because the students are watching the teacher, what she's acting, and also we all know that students are really very what we call this, very engaged in activity. So this is very good.
So, considering the different learning methodologies that suits the total physical response approach is a lot of fun. I mean, students can enjoy it and it can be a real slitter in the class. It lifts the pace and the mood. Also, it is very memorable. It really helps students to remember phrases or words. It is good for kinesthetic learners who need to be active in the class. And it can be used in large or small classes. It doesn't really matter how many students you have, as long as you are prepared to take the lead and the students will follow. You may find yourself practicing on TPR in the classroom without even realizing it. Now you know it has a name, and it is a tried and true technique for effective language acquisition. Consider it another tool for your beginners, young learners, and teenager teacher tool belt.